Casual boxing talk was good with you. Casual boxing talk. Go subscribe. You dig? About to go jogging. Just walked in the crib. You understand me? But I want to get out there early today, man. It's freezing out there though. But let me get these pounds off. I need to lose like 3 pounds, 4 or 5 pounds. You understand me? At the end of the day, this is Casual Boxing Talk. You're watching the best YouTube channel on YouTube. We're about to expose Errol Spence. We're going to unpack a lot of different things, a lot of different fighters been talking about. The real fighters that talk about Errol Spence, right? This is a film study, people. We got video, we got audio, and we're going to break the fight down round by round. We're going to, on Casual Boxing Talk, we're going to explain who's the toughest guy that's going to be able to defeat Errol Spence. And I'm going to explain why. You dig what I'm saying? This video is going to be lit. Stay tuned. Watch the whole joint. And then you will get your explanation. Because in the comment section from my last video, y'all went in on me. Dudes was talking about Canelo. Listen, Canelo was making dudes fight at different catch weights. It's a different scenario because Errol Spence is actually making 147. You understand me? When I say he's a weight bully, I'm telling you that he walk around at 180. He walk around at 190. You understand me? He kill himself to make 140, and somehow, some way, he's able to perform. You dig what I'm saying? At 140, although it's killing him. And that's what I said in the video. And that's your props to Errol Spence for doing that. But on fight night, when he get in the ring, he coming in there at 175. He coming in there heavy. So you say, what does it matter? Long as he made 147, it matters a lot. Just like Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux made the weight, but he couldn't perform because, first of all, he was too small, and weight matters. You understand me? And the weight that he put on him, he wasn't able to throw his shots the way we normally see him throw his shots. So he came in that fight a totally different fighter than what we know Rigondeaux to be. So at the end of the day, I'm giving props to Errol Spence for coming down and making 147, you dig what I'm saying, barely, and killing himself and able to perform. A lot of guys can't do that. You understand me? Well, we're going to get into this video, and for you guys that say I'm an Errol Spence hater, I got something for you. Check this out. Casual Boxing Talk was good, family. Listen, man. I've been hearing a lot of bullshit out here lately, man. I've been dying to get back on the mic, you heard, no homo, and let you know and expose you cats that don't know shit about boxing. Now, I'm a casual boxing fan. You dig what I'm saying? But some of y'all diehards and some of y'all, you know, supposedly experts out there, y'all sounding real foolish, man. Let's get into it. Errol Spence versus Kell Brook. Talk to me, baby. I'm hearing. Listen, I told you cats that this was going to be an easy fight for the boy. Errol Spence going to whitewash this dude early. You understand me? I said 7 rounds and he out of here. You do before I let this video end and you go about your day. I want you to understand something. You seen the beginning of this video where I was new to YouTube and I was showing love to Errol Spence. I picked Errol Spence to beat Kell Brook. You understand me? And you heard me in that video back then, a year ago, and I said Errol Spence is the bigger guy. He's the faster guy. I've been screaming this. I've been saying this. But there's a lot of different things in that fight that I didn't talk about because I was rooting for Errol Spence. But I evolved, man. I evolved, man. You understand me? I'm not like these other channels that's going to stick with the status quo to get your views, dig? You understand what I'm talking about? But what I'm going to tell you is this, man. I don't want Bud Crawford to fight Spence. That's why I gave you a little clip. Just a little clip to show you what Bud brings to the table. Bud brings to the table that good jab, that good mobile. You understand me? That good ring generalship. You understand what I'm talking about? A guy that can move his whole body when he's shifting and moving. A guy that can throw a double jab. A guy that can get out of the way of a jab. A guy that's not going to allow Errol Spence to fight Errol Spence fight. A guy that's going to be mobile is very important. That got great foot movement and got power in both hands. But there's some answers that need to be answered by Bud. And Jeff Horn is the guy that's going to answer these questions for me. You understand me? I got a video coming out explaining that. You'll get that. Go check that. But at the end of the day, man, Shawn Porter is the guy. Shawn Porter is my guy. Shawn Porter is a guy that's not going to be in front of Errol Spence. He's going to be on the side of Errol Spence. You understand me? He can go from being from distance from Errol Spence, from being up on Errol Spence, and he's going to let his hands go. He's going to bully Errol Spence from post to post. You understand what I'm talking about? Hit high, hit low. He's not giving that. That's how he fights, and that's what we need. A rugged guy. A guy that with a lot of energy. A guy that's going to get those, you know, because Errol is at 190. He come in 147. He come in the ring at 175. We're going to make all those pounds. He's going to regret that he came down to 147. Because when you spending all that energy, you understand me, You dig what I'm saying? And you sucked all that weight and you weight drained yourself to make 147. It shows up in the fight. That's what happened with Kell Brook. It showed up in the fight with Kell Brook. And Kell Brook could not continue. But Kell was giving Errol that business in the first 6 rounds. But like in my previous video, the beginning of this video, I showed you I was an Errol Spence supporter. I picked Errol Spence, but I also knew that Kell Brook was a big dude. Kell Brook was leaving 147. He was going up to 154. And this was his last fight at 147. So, he figured, you know what? Let me just take this last fight, knowing his body could handle it. Errol Spence knew that. That's why he dropped it. That's why he dropped out of the clean boxing program and dropped the WBC so he can go and fight a weak link in Kell Brook. A guy that's damaged goods, a guy that got hurt by Triple G. That's why he went the IBF route, people. Now, if he would have stood in the WBC, he would have fought Tim Bradley. Whether Tim Bradley would have fought him or not, he still would have been able to fight somebody to be mandated at number 2 or 3 spot to fight the Danny Garcias, to fight the Sean Porters, the Keith Thurmans. You've been mandated. Now you on the other side of the pond talking crazy. One more thing before I let y'all go, man, is this. Terence is definitely not scared, and he's been very vocal about fighting Errol Spence. But Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, these guys are not scared to fight the homie. They're not. But, in Sean Porter's case, his issue is he wants that belt, the green belt. He's smart. He's not saying, look, man, I'm going to give y'all a fight to give y'all a fight. No, this is a business decision. I need that green belt. And Keith Thurman is the guy that's going to give it to me because I fought Keith Thurman and I fought him. It was a close fight. There's some things I need to change in that fight, like be more accurate, be more patient, and he can win that fight against Keith Thurman. You understand me? Period. Now, he says, well, I'll even fight Danny Garcia. See, everybody wants to fight, these different guys instead of Spence because it's a business thing. I'll fight Danny Garcia, Sean Porter is saying, because if I could beat Danny Garcia, easy money. It's not a sweat off my eyebrow. You understand me? And then of course, I'll still be mandated to fight Keith Thurman, which is my ultimate goal. Fighting Errol Spence for the IBF belt, which he once held, is not in the agenda. That's going to come down the line. But let me explain something to you guys. Put your money on the wood because I'm going with Sean Porter in that fight, people. Trust me, I got some things to talk about. I got some things I got to break down, some things y'all haven't even seen yet because Sean Porter is the guy. That's the guy. You understand me? And this is casual boxing talk, right? This is casual boxing talk. Now I'm about to go jog, man, because I told you guys I'm moving in the next 2 months. You dig what I'm saying? I'm moving to a hotter climate, and I can't wait, you dig, because it's cold as hell in New York. You understand me? And a lot of different things, but I will reveal and unpack where I'm moving, and it's going to be a beautiful video when I drop it. But at the end of the day, this is casual boxing talk. Go subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, so when I drop something, you'll get to be notified first, and you can holler at your boy. Listen, people in the comment section, man, it's about 400 or 500 comments in there. I try to get to all you dudes, man. At the end of the day, the comments are still coming in, and I'm going to address everybody. But I hope this video helped you out there because it's all about the weight bullying thing, and I hope I explained that. You understand me? I know he walk around at 190. I know he still makes weight at 147. I understand that, people. My major point was he's still bigger in the ring, fight night. He's still bigger than these B-level guys that can't compete with a guy like Errol Spence. Now, when he fought against Sean Porter, and Kell Brook, it showed big guy versus big guy, and those advantages he did not have until the later part of that fight when Kell Brook gassed. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So I need him to fight the big fights. You understand me? Like the Sean Porters. You dig what I'm talking about? Well, we need to see what Jeff Horn going to do, Bud, because I'm picking Jeff Horn. Put your money in the wood. Holla at your boy. This is Casual Boxing Talk. Peace.